Hello and welcome to this short video on how much money you can draw from your limited company in 2013-2014. In this video we're going to concentrate on your salary and dividends package for the year. Each year the Chancellor's Exchequer sets an amount of money that you can draw or you can earn without paying any personal tax. For 2013-2014 that limit has been set at £9,440. That means that you can earn £9,440 in any year without paying any tax. It's worth remembering that this allowance covers all the types of income and it's only one allowance per person per year. It's not one allowance per type of income, it's one allowance for each individual. So all your different types of income contribute towards that one personal allowance. Whilst you can earn £9,440 in this year without paying any tax, you can only earn £7,696 without paying any national insurance. If you earn between those two figures, you will pay national insurance, but you won't pay any tax. So for that reason, we always recommend that you only pay yourself an annual salary of £7,696, which equates to £641 per month. Now at that level, you will still get credits towards some of your benefits, such as your state pension. It's worth noting that you will have to operate a pay-as-you-earn scheme, and you'll have to comply with the real-time information system coming in from HMRC this month. You won't pay any personal tax or national insurance at that level, and it is a very tax-efficient way of getting paid and getting money out of your company, and at the same time as you're taking money out that way, you're saving the company £1,538 in corporation tax. So let's take a look at the second part of your remuneration package, which are your dividends. The second threshold to look out for is the higher rate tax threshold. This is the amount of money that if you earn more than that, you will pay tax at 40%. In this tax year, that limit has been set at £41,450. So it means in total, if you earn more than that, you will pay higher rate tax. So let's look at some maths. If we know that the higher rate tax threshold is £41,450, and we're already paying a salary of £7,692 per annum, or £641 a month, that leaves us with £33,758 available to pay out as dividends without paying any personal tax. Now dividends attach with them something called a notional tax credit, which means that you can only actually take in cash 90% of the available dividend value. So 90% of £33,758 is £30,382 that you can take in cash out of your limited company as a dividend. If you were to take £30,382 out as a dividend and £7,692 out in salary, that means in total you can take out in this tax year £38,074 in cash without paying any personal tax. A few bits and pieces to look out for here. First of all, that the company must be making sufficient profits for you to pay dividends at any level. So you always need to be on top of your accounts and make sure you've made provision for tax before you're paying out dividends. You should also have proper documentation in place to pay dividends, which is basically a dividend voucher and a board minute, something as a client of ours we provide you with. And the final point to note is that the amount that you can take out before paying higher rate tax of £38,074 is actually £902 less than it was last year when it was £38,976. So just be careful if you're paying yourself right up to that limit, because that extra £902 would cost you £225 in tax. Now in this video we've looked at the situation for a director and shareholder of a limited company who probably has no other income. We realise that some of you do have other income, whether it be sole trader income, pension income, property income or other investment income. So these numbers might not be quite right for your circumstances. If that's the case, please contact us and we'll look at bespoke remuneration planning just for you and your circumstances. And you can get in touch with me one of three ways. You can either ring me on my landline number, which is 01422 365 981. You could send me an email to stuart@accountancyextra.co.uk, or you could drop me a direct message via Twitter at @StuartRamsey. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you again on another video soon.